few weeks ago, I'm looking through my anime watch list deciding what I should see next. Fall anime has come to an end and I already watched everything I wanted, until I see this show having the highest rating on Mal. And if you know Mal, then you know their user ratings mean everything. So I went ahead and decided to watch Bocchi the Rock since it's got great ratings and no one on Mal is ever wrong. And those ratings are correct. Bocchi the Rock was a surprising show to me because it's a show that, on the surface, I would have no interest in. It takes place in high school and is about these girls forming a band, trying to make it big, yada yada. But this show caught my eye not because of its animation but the theme behind it, dealing with social anxiety. And this was incredibly relatable to me because dealing with social anxiety is just awful. You feel you can never connect with anyone and it's something that just destroys you. This series actually does a good job showing you what social anxiety is like for someone. Social anxiety isn't like other anxieties or fears. Like if you're scared of spiders, flying, or even swimming. These fears aren't something that can ruin your life. You might be made fun of, deservedly so. Now, are you getting in the pool or are you gonna be a little bitch? Whatever it is, it's all fine to have. I'm not here to judge. Pussy. Social anxiety is something that can take over your entire life. It isn't just the fear of talking to people, but the fear of any social activity. Let me give you an example. A normal person can go to the grocery store.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman.
Buy food, strike up a conversation with the cashier, and say, have a good day.
And that's why I fight for you, Albuquerque.
Easy. But people who suffer from social anxiety, aka literally me, you have to get the courage to go, find a time where it won't be too busy, actually go, and leave as fast as possible. It sucks. And this isn't necessarily anthrophobia, where you're scared of people and try to avoid them. People with social anxiety actually want to talk and interact, and it can affect everything. Your job, confidence, relationships, hobbies, and dreams, especially dreams. And enter Hitori, a person who wishes to have friends but just can't make any because she never felt like she fit in. So what does she do? She learns the guitar and shreds it online to an audience on YouTube because it's her only escape. Her dream is to be in a band and to be famous. It's all she fantasizes about. But if you don't know how to talk to people, well, you're screwed. And her anxiety is extremely bad. She can't talk to people whatsoever. She's unapproachable, lacks confidence in anything, and all of this feels real. There are so many people who are just like her. No friends, no social skills, no bitches. Something I love from the first episode is how she tries to do things where people approach her. She has her guitar in her case and has a magazine out looking at rock stuff, hoping somebody approaches her so she can talk to them about rock. Of course, it doesn't work out. A dream of hers is playing in front of the school. She had this dream since middle school, and that never happened because she thought it would magically come to fruition and she would get over her performance anxiety. They hit the nail in the coffin here because, oh my god, I would do the same thing. And why I say this is because she's literally me. My story. I love basketball. In school, I would wear basketball shoes, basketball shirts with Chicago Bulls on them, so that maybe someone who watches or plays basketball will talk to me. Usually, it didn't work. Not only that, when I played basketball, I had massive performance anxiety to a point where I couldn't even play pickup ball, and if somebody would said, "Shoot it, you fucking idiot," I would probably throw up an air ball. Basically, the difference between us is that I straight suck at my hobby. This is something that I understand with Hitori, as she just wants to connect with people who have the same hobby as her, or have at least the same interest, similar to how I wanted to connect with people who watched or played basketball. And she wishes that she could just get the courage to change instantly, but it never works that way. What's endearing about this show is how she improves even though she wants the quick, easy fix. For example, Hitori needs to sell 5 tickets. The easy path is selling it to her family and then just needing to find one more person. But alas, she has no choice but to pick the hardest path, to escape the comfort zone, the path of uncomfortability, if that's even a word. And the path to selling those tickets is to do a street performance. Most shows or movies will just have the anxious characters still be anxious or whatever they're going through throughout the story. And magically at the climax, they build up this courage to show themselves and they are suddenly cured. Bocchi is realistic and shows that's not how it works. At all. You don't just suddenly get the courage to do stuff. And how do you beat anxiety? You expose yourself to it. You want to swim and not be that little baby? Well, you expose yourself to that fear and work towards it. And as you keep doing that, you may reach a point where it clicks and everything is smooth. So it has to be like that with social anxiety, right? Hell no. Because there are so many situations that you have to expose yourself to. It isn't just as simple as walking up to somebody and striking up a conversation, just getting good at that. Remember the example of the grocery store?
Lightning bolts shoot from my fingertips!
That's just one of many different social interactions. Like when Hidori goes to Story to meet with her friends, she's nervous about going in because she wants to wait for them to go in together. For Hidori, this becomes a mental battle where she wants to improve, but doesn't want to make the uncomfortable things that would help her. So what she would do instead is she would go into Fantasyland where everything is perfect. Again, literally me. Despite this battle, she gets confronted with all the uncomfortable choices and has to make the decision to just not do it or push onward. She picks the hardest road like Kevin Durant did. Even though she gets a bit better, she still isn't comfortable performing on stage or talking to people. There was no awakening moment where she was just cured. She thought that was the case, many times in fact, especially in the end when she does a dive bomb toward the audience. There is no magic pill that can fix this. Sure, you can go through therapy. While that can help, they will say the same thing, which is to continue to work and get out of your comfort zone. And what better way to help with that than the sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. Please don't use BetterHelp. Hidori still doesn't understand that there is no easy fix. Even in the end, when she finds out she can make money off of YouTube, she decides to quit her job so she doesn't have to interact with people. And lo and behold, she can't quit because she doesn't have the courage to say that she quits. Just fantasize about it and let that fear control you instead of working towards it, then all it will ever be is a dream. So don't waste that chance. Anyways, that's it. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm MoeFoeGenius and I'm signing out. Have a wonderful day.